Good day, Honorable Miguel A. Iglesias, New York City Internal Affairs. This is Director of Operation S.T.O.M.P. Ricardo Cruz Serrano, U.S. Department of Defense, U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs, WG, Internal Affairs Division. I'm here to report we are looking for P.O. Wayne Hambetch, now possibly Sergeant Hambetch, badge number 15882, for the attempted assassination of Petty Officer 3rd Class BD3 CRUZ, 6th Fleet, NATO Forces, Desron 4 Command from the USS Dewey DDG 45. We, the U.S. Navy SEALs, are in the search, seek, and destroy missions in the 45th Precinct and the 50th Precinct as follows. We are looking for Grand Theft Auto. Last injury to me, the police detectives made me stab myself in the heart in the winter 1995. I stabbed myself with a 12-inch knife in the heart. Police trying to kill my family at the door at before midnight. If I did not stab myself directly in the heart with a 12-inch knife, bluntly in the heart twice, they were going to kill my family, my wife, Magdalia Varga Cruz, and my son, Jonathan C. Cruz, and my pregnant wife had my daughter, Stephanie Ty Cruz, in her stomach. And they were going to shoot my whole family, and I had to stab myself twice in the heart to save my family. I went into isolation for 20 years under the New York City Police Department, Internal Affairs, 315 Hudson Street, still active and still investigating the police of Puerto Rico under Operation S.T.O.M.P, in which I became the director in Carolina, Puerto Rico, and took on the police of Puerto Rico. I am alive and well, Sir Miguel A. Iglesias. I am well. I am now seeking the destroying mission. We are seeking the whereabouts of P.O. Wayne Hambetch. This news will be all around Facebook, media, and stuff like that until this officer is brought to justice for attempted murder of Ricardo Cruz Serrano, Petty Officer, at Perry Street and Westchester Avenue, where they sold drugs, cocaine, and guns in the corner with crooked police officers, and stole guns from Queens, sold stolen cars from Queens, luxury cars, and sold them with fraud insurance, with Wayne Hambetch, badge number 15882, in which he placed me in a 1995 Toyota Avalon in the Whitestone movie theater, and I was arrested for Grand Theft Auto and set up by the Gambino crime family and John Gotti Sr. This was a setup, and I was placed in jail. I faced charges for Grand Theft Auto. I caught the guy, a criminal named Chino. I don't know his name, but I caught him. I made a citizen arrest at the courthouse. And this man, Chino, was arrested for Grand Theft Auto, and I was released. And the case was dropped. My lawyer was Dan Salami, legal aid, Dan Salami, and the case was dropped, and I pressed charges on New York City and filed case P950300176 against the City of New York Police Department for false arrest, false incrimination, and violation of 1983 Civil Rights Act, Color Law Act. discrimination against me, my color, creed, and my race by P.O. Wayne Hambetch and his crew and the Italians and Dogs Neck Bronx with the Gambino crime family. And I report this to you, Internal Affairs Division, because I have been a New York City Internal Affairs Division officer since 1983 when I was released from the U.S. Navy to the Bronx, New York, 10460 area, where I served the New York City Police Department, 315 Hudson Street, New York, New York, investigating and combating police corruption in the Bronx and Manhattan. And I reported my findings to Internal Affairs directly. My name is Ricardo Cruz Serrano, and all information about the police and all corruption will be found in this book. It is called Day of the Zoo. It is exactly what the police are up to now in the Bronx, Manhattan, Queens, Staten Island, and Long Island. I have physical damage, punitive damage by the police, blunt force trauma to the heart by the police. I have medical records, new medical records established by the VA hospital, what the police done to me. And I'm a filed loose suit against the city of New York. I am a New Yorker from the city of New York, born in the Bronx, New York, raised in Brooklyn, New York. And I'm not going to let the New York City Police Department get away with this. And I hope you guys know Director of Operations in New York now. Come 2025, you man gets better to be on your best behavior. You got body cams out there. Anybody record out of line, you should be fired on the spot. This is Trump now. Fight, fight, fight. Right, right, right. 3 strikes, you're out of there. Copper. This is your worst nightmare. The U.S. Navy SEAL Team 6 will be circulated around New York. Rooftops, gentlemen.